Welcome to the new expansion of our William P. Clements Jr. University Hospital. In normal times, I would be giving you this tour, showing you all the great things in this new expansion of our clinical services in Clements, but these times have obviously necessitated that we do something different. But I do want to take a moment to show you some of the great features of the building, some of the great ways that will improve the care of patients with this new tower expansion, and all the great ideas that went into this design. The expansion includes a new 12-story bed tower, which will include 291 additional beds to the 460 beds that we had in Clements Hospital version 1. The new expansion will house the inpatient clinical programs of the Peter O'Donnell Brain Institute and will position UT Southwestern as one of the leading neuroscience providers in the whole United States. Included in the addition is an expansion of our emergency department, which will increase our capacity there by more than 50%. We're very excited about the patient garden here in our new inpatient psychiatry unit here at Clements University Hospital. As we were planning the hospital and thinking about spaces, we heard over and over from patients and families how important light and the ability to be outdoors is. And so we created this patient garden to allow our patients who are being treated in our psychiatry unit the ability to get outside and to experience fresh air. And we're really grateful to Bill and Gay Solomon for their generosity in supporting the development of this wonderful garden, which will be named the Rose Garden. As most of you know, we visited lots of hospitals in version 1 and in version 2 of Clements to get the best ideas and translate those ideas into ways to improve the patient care and experience. This garden is something that we looked at other hospitals across the country and really couldn't find anything we thought really represented what we really wanted our patients to experience. So we expect that other hospitals will be contacting us to come and visit this magnificent space to see the great benefit that it provides to patients and their families. One of the great strengths at UT Southwestern is our physicians and other providers coming together to care for patients in a team-based, multidisciplinary way. Particularly in a procedural environment, that's critically important as you integrate different types of physicians and also different types of technologies to make a big difference in how we improve outcomes for patients. This collaboration between doctors and other providers using the very best technology and integrating research is really the idea behind the O'Donnell Brain Institute. In designing these spaces, we use virtual reality to really think through what information we could gather during a surgery or procedure and how our physicians might use that to improve the outcome of the procedure. That really is the strength of this whole suite, taking imaging during the procedure, after the procedure, and using that information to guide the therapy. The intensive care unit can be an intimidating environment, particularly if you've been admitted with a stroke, brain surgery, or another neuroscience problem. We've worked hard here in this expansion of Clements Hospital to take the lessons that we learned from patients and families in the first version of Clements and really try to design a room that's comforting and also meets the needs of the patient, their caregivers, and their families. That includes attention to technologies that they can use to connect with their families and the environment of the room that is optimistic and leaves a warm feeling in an environment really focused on healing. When you do get a chance to visit the hospital in person, you'll notice many of the things that Clements University Hospital is known for. A fantastic art collection that really adds to the healing experience of our patients and their families and those who come to visit them. All this natural light, which also adds to the healing experience, and a bright, optimistic atmosphere that really focuses on wellness and healing. We're really proud of the hospital expansion and the contribution it will make to the health of our community. We're also excited about the contribution it will make to our 3 missions: educate, discover, and heal. And as we look to the future, you can look just across the street and see the next buildings as part of our clinical and research growth here at UT Southwestern, our new cancer center, and the first research building dedicated to the Peter O'Donnell Jr. Brain Institute. Thank you for joining the virtual tour. I look forward to showing you the place in person.